Good morning, everybody.
Welcome, Nosiko. So you present up to tea break, and then we'll take 20 minutes tea. And please, Wandile, feel free to come in, and any other person that may have information as well.
Okay. Thank you.
You can share your screen, Nosiko, just like as you did.
Sorry, I'm still trying to fix the sound.
There's a bit of echo on the sound.
Yes. Yes, it's pushable. Hello?
Yes, so uyevakala kahle nyalo. Good sekho le echo. Yeah.
Thank you.
Just share the screen and see your video, your face.
Okay. I need to open just a minute.
I'm sure as a connector, Wandile or Thabani, MLANGEN, whoever that wants to fill in the gaps, you are free as well to share.
Are you able to see my screen now?
Yes. You
Okay.
can see the screen now. Let's see your face as well, your video.
Oh, you want to see my face?
Yes. But go ahead for now. I will see your face later, but at least we can see your presentation.
Yes, Nosiko, just put it on presentation.
Okay, thank
Then
you.
you start your video. Then we will see you.
Well, I can't see the video. Okay, here is the video. Okay.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Now we can see you.
All right, thank you. Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
I'm sorry for the delay, but please receive the presentation. These are some of World Vision employees and partners.
Okay, sicela Ntandoyenkosi ufake unmute. Go ahead, Nosipho.
Okay, this is Thabani Mnisi. He is a development facilitator for Matangeni area program and is also a farmer. This is not moving now. This is Thabani's story. Thabani attended a Empowered Worldview training in 2018. That is when his life changed. He said that in 2017 he was trying to venture into farming, but the business did not go well, so he lost about 45,000 MLANGEN. And then he had lost his interest on farming, but after the Empowered Worldview training, he was reignited to start again. He started by converting his car wash space where he stayed into a backyard garden. The space was about 17 by 7 meters, where he planted 500 seedlings of spinach. And then he harvested the spinach, and each day he would make about 45 MLANGEN. And then after seeing this go well, he decided to get into serious agribusiness production. In 2019, which is last year, he rented about half a hectare of land whereby he then decided to plant green pepper, about 12,000 seedlings of green pepper. And then he used the drip irrigation pipes that he had bought in 2017. He was able to sell that this year around January and make a profit of 30,000. And then after harvesting the green pepper, he then planted butternut, which he is expecting to harvest in August 2020. Okay, the pictures they show where Thabani started, the backyard garden next to his house, where he started with the spinach. And then on the right, it's an upgraded land where now he planted the green pepper. This is the rented 1/2 hectare. We can see his first harvest of green pepper there. And then on the right, this is the current butternut, which he is expecting to harvest in the next 2 months, which is like in August. Then this one is Pastor Ntandoyenkosi, the one who shared yesterday. He is a development facilitator and also a pastor. He's managing the Somdongo office. He has also now upgraded into becoming a business coach and mentor. Pastor Mlangeni's story is like this. Pastor Mlangeni is pastoring a small local church in his home area. The church had been struggling financially for the past 7 years. And then in 2018, after attending Empowered Worldview, Mr. Mlangeni decided to share the concept with his congregation. After sharing, he saw that slowly the financial situation of their church was changing. And then last year, they were able to raise funds and buy a sound system worth 16,000 MLANGEN. And they also raised some funds and will be starting their church building project. This was all an impact of Empowered Worldview. And then Mr. Mlangeni was not only able to change his church, but he was also able to change his own life. After the training, he decided to venture into farming seriously this time. He started with a peacock and a peahen, 2 turkeys, 2 rabbits, 2 goats, and a few chickens. But now, Mr. Mlangeni has around 5 turkeys, 7 breeding goats, 30 rabbits, and 30 Malay game chickens. The big chickens, not the normal indigenous chickens. So what Mr. Mlangeni does is he plays around with his livestock. He sells and buys more. For example, Mr. Mlangeni, when he started with 2 goats, and then he sold 1 goat and bought 2 Boer goats. So now he is able to crossbreed and improve his breed using those goats. Mlangeni has also used the money that he gets from selling the chickens and the goats and the rabbits to finish his house, which he has started working on. This is Mr. Mlangeni's story. These are the goats, the Malay game chicken, and then this is the house that Mr. Mlangeni is building using the money. The money that has been used to build this house is solely from the small livestock enterprise that Mr. Mlangeni has. And like I said, Mr. Mlangeni is also a mentor. This is one of Mr. Mlangeni's mentees, Sfiso Mapalala, who is also he is also pastoring him at the church. Mapalala is a university student who, through Mr. Mlangani's training, has been able to venture into farming. He rears chickens, pigs, and also makes nesting boxes for the chickens. As you can see, this is his Sfiso and his piggery unit. And then these are the nesting boxes that Sfiso makes and sells. Meet Ngabisa. Ngabisa is also a project manager for her project in World Vision Eswatini. She has always loved baking and cooking. She says that from a very young age, they will play bake out with her friends, visit each other, and try new recipes. And then she later started baking cakes for her friends and colleagues and did not charge. It was just a courtesy. Then sometime last year, a friend suggested that she should start charging just to cover the cost of ingredients. Luckily for her, that very same year, in 2019, she attended an Empowered Worldview training and her whole perspective on business changed. She realized she was sitting on a great business idea. In June 2019, she enrolled for a basic cake decorating course in Nelspruit and baked her very first fondant cake. Since then, she has been able to improve a lot in her skills and learned how to price her cakes well. She says that the business is still growing. She still has to make a lot of investments towards it, but she is happy with the progress. Now she does not even struggle with petrol money. These are the cakes that Ngabisa bakes. Very nice, delicious cakes, moist and tasty, I tell you. Then meet Wandile Sakolo. He's a development facilitator for Shiselweni 1 and is also a farmer. You can just see him posing there with his input. Wandile met Dr. Msonda in 2016 at the George Hotel, where he had come for a Channels of Hope training. He happened to hear about Empowered Worldview back then, but was not able to attend the entire training, so he just decided to buy the book. After reading this book, his life was changed. He repented and decided to venture into farming. He started with maize, since it was going to be easy and low maintenance for him. And then later did some beans. In 2017, he decided to set up an irrigation system so that he can be able to grow even vegetables. In 2019, last year, he started cabbage production till to date. He says that his desire and dream is to ensure that Eswatini has cabbage throughout the year. He was able to even acquire a tractor and some implements. This one is Wandile's field and his harvest. I'm not very sure of how many tons that is, but that looks like great harvest from the maize that he planted. And then these are the cabbages that Wandile is growing, and the book that changed his life by Dr. Msonda. Then this is Pastor Tembangozo, who is a pastor and a member of a Conference of Churches project. He is also an upcoming farmer. Mr. Ngozo began piggery production after attending an Empowered Worldview training last year. So he decided to go and buy his first pig, and then now the pig has given birth to some piglets, and seemingly business is booming. Thank you very much for listening. These are some of the stories that I had to share from Eswatini. Hello.
Thank you so much, Ngosi. Yes. Hello.
Oh.
Thank you. It's really
We
great.
were following you, Nosipo. Don't think you were talking alone. So we're enjoying your stories. Any
Okay,
addition
thank
from
you,
Wandile?
Doctor.
Yes, go ahead, Dr. George.
Yeah, I was saying any addition from Wandile. I think there's some information he gave in addition to what Nosipo has shared, just to encourage the people since you are on the forum.
Yes, thank you. Sacolo, Wandile.
Thanks, Pastor. I don't know if I'm visible.
Yes,
I
you
don't see
are.
my audio.
Yeah,
All
we are
right.
looking great.
I think what I can share is that with the proceeds, I've been able to construct my house, finish my house. I'm also in the move to have cabbage available throughout the year. I'm still trying to study how I can stagger those cabbages, but I'm sure that at least I have 5,000 heads of cabbage ready each month. For me, the reason why I chose maize as a start is because I didn't have any irrigation facility. So I felt irrigating using rainwater would be the best for me because rain is always there. It's a matter of choosing a place where you have sufficient rain. I had rented a piece of land in a place, I think my pastors here will know, a place called Moyhoek, just on the way to our former AP in Ngudzeni, which is relatively having enough rain. Hence why I was able to produce the maize that Nosipo has just shown the groups. And then I think that one was a good start for me because it had literally, input besides fertilizer and seed, and then the weeding, harvesting, and the shelling. Otherwise, for me, the Empowered Worldview has really been a great, milestone in terms of changing my life, because I am able now to, with the proceeds from the cabbage, I am able now to run my household. You talk of food for the household, you talk of school fees, children, anything that would need money, I am able to do. Hence why I say thumbs up to Dr. George for having preached such a wonderful gospel to me. I would love to encourage everyone in participating today to take it on, and definitely their lives will change. Thank you.